Imagine waking up to $3,000 in passive sales before you even brush your teeth. No inventory, no shipping, just a simple PDF and an AI prompt. Sounds like the ultimate freedom, right? Now, let's look at the actual architecture. You aren't watching a success story. You're watching a high conversion funnel designed to optimize for breakage and recurring SaaS revenue. Welcome to the forensic deconstruction of the PDF method. Okay, on the surface, it's an educational resource, but structurally, it's a self-liquidating offer, or SLO. The goal isn't to teach you, it's to acquire you as a tenant in a white-labeled software ecosystem. The vendor, using a tool called GoHighLevel, he pays roughly $497 a month for a master account. You pay him $97 for a sub account. That is a 98.9% profit margin on your infrastructure, given $100,000 income. All right, this is vendor lock-in. If you stop paying the subscription, your entire business, your landing pages, your email list, your funnels, it all evaporates. You don't own the shop, you're just renting the dirt. All right, so let's look at the micro guide product. The method suggests using generative AI to create information arbitrage. You aren't writing a book, you're extracting a specific solution to an acute pain point and coming up with something that you can sell. Now, economically, this is a zero marginal cost asset. Once produced, the cost to sell unit 1000 is exactly the same as unit 1. It's $0. It's the perfect system on paper. But here's the friction point. The fake expert strategy. The course suggests using personas, sometimes even real people, to sell these AI guides. Now, this isn't just marketing. Under the FTC Act, this constitutes deceptive trade practices. Fabricating credentials for health or a parenting guide creates massive legal liability and platform risk because you're misrepresenting expertise. Now, let's also talk about the negative option billing. This is where you have to actually opt out of billing. Many users report being enrolled in VIP support or software trials that are notoriously difficult to cancel. This is what's known as a dark pattern. Now, if you look at a tool like Trustpilot, it's littered with complaints about unauthorized charges. When a business model relies on breakage, which is people forgetting to cancel, it's not a sustainable enterprise. It's a countdown to a payment processor ban. So let's think about this. Is the model itself broken? No. The logic of selling digital products is sound. You just need to execute it as a sovereign evaluator, not a tenant. That's someone that can make their own decisions. Now, phase 1, the anti-commodity approach. Don't use AI to generate fluff. Use it to enhance proprietary insights. Find the bleeding neck niche, meaning the thing that has to be solved right now. Something urgent, something specific. So instead of building, say, a 100-page book that no one reads, build a tool, a Notion template, a budget tracker, a printable checklist, a custom GPT. Utility drives higher perceived value and lower refund rates, and that's what you need. Now, phase 2, sovereignty, where you own the system. Avoid the $97 a month trap. Use some other system like Stan Store for $29 or System.io's free tier. You need to own your customer data and your billing logic. It needs to be your primary asset, not someone else's. You can do that by doing things like connecting directly to Stripe. This ensures that if one platform bans you, your revenue stream and your email list, your only true assets, remain under your control. That's your business. All right, phase 3, the organic flywheel. Paid ads are a tax on low virality, meaning that if you can't get it in front of people's eyes, you have to pay them for it. So use the documentarian approach. Don't be a guru. Be a researcher who finds the top 1% of solutions. Now, this builds authority through curation. It's intellectually honest, and it bypasses the whole guru skepticism of high logic audiences. You don't have to claim the information's coming from you. You just have to be able to curate it. All right, now let's talk about the economics for a student. If you spend $30 in ads to sell a $27 PDF, you're losing $3 per sale. And the $97 software fee is, when you add that, you're in a death spiral. This is why vendors push for high ticket coaching of $2,000 or more. They know the math doesn't work for most beginners, so they monetize your desperation before you start to churn. To succeed, you have to master 3 high leverage skills: direct response copywriting, short form narrative, and offer creation. There are no shortcuts, only systems. So what's the verdict? The PDF method course is shovel selling in a digital gold rush. The shovels are expensive and they're leased, not sold. However, the digital product economy is real. It is the most scalable business vehicle of 2025 and 2026 if you prioritize asset ownership over hype, if you're prepared to do the work. So my advice is this: ignore the method. Focus on the product. Build an email list that you own. Use tools that don't tax your existence. Become a sovereign evaluator. Evaluate the tools and own them yourself. Or, you could just keep scrolling and hope the algorithm finds you a fortune. But I think we both know that the math doesn't work that way.